Hey guys, this is Genevieve, and I am in my son's bathroom, which is interestingly much cleaner than my bathroom, which makes me wonder if they ever actually wash themselves in here. But I am getting ready to wash my face using my new skincare routine that I was introduced to at the Young Living Beauty School in Chicago just a couple weeks ago. And what I'm really loving about this skincare routine is, first of all, the smells of the products are absolutely beautiful. I love the smell, and I just feel like it's really relaxing and soothing as I wind down in the evening. So I am wearing makeup today, and when I wear makeup, I've been using the Mira Luminous Cleansing Oil to remove my makeup. Some of you may have heard that Young Living just introduced Savvy Minerals Makeup Remover Wipes, and I am super excited to try those also. But I've really been enjoying the cleansing oil, especially with some of the cooler, drier weather that we had recently. This was very gentle on my skin, and it did not dry out my face. So here's how you use the cleansing oil. You're basically just going to take 3 or 4 pumps, rub it in your hands, and then you're going to massage it all over your face. And in many parts of the world, women wash their faces with oils. That's how they remove the makeup and all the impurities. So that is how Young Living came up with this product. I'm wearing Savvy Minerals makeup today, and so I'm using the Mira to remove all of that makeup, and I'm rubbing it on my eyes to take off the eye makeup. It also removes mascara. So it's one makeup remover you can use on your entire face. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off, but for some women that might be enough. I find that I like to double cleanse. So after I've rinsed this off, I am going to use the Art Gentle Cleanser. I'm going to take 2 or 3 pumps of that. It's foaming, so I'll show you one pump. See, it's this gentle foam, and I am going to use this to just make sure I get everything off and all the oils off. All right, so there we go. Now, obviously, if I was doing this routine in the morning, I would have no reason to use the cleansing oil, but I would still use the gentle cleanser in the morning. And I like to keep a bottle of this in my shower so I can just wash my face when I'm in the shower. Now, another thing that I learned at beauty school, which I had not really known before, was the value of a toner. Young Living does make a toner, and it comes with their Art Skincare line. But I also have a DIY toner that is on my website. It is made with frankincense and lavender and tea tree and witch hazel, not alcohol-free witch hazel, so that it's not drying. And I use this toner. You can get that on my website at doppeldy.com. I borrowed it from Dr. Lindsay Elmore, who is a pharmacist that talks about Young Living products and has a great website for more information. And the purpose of a toner, I always thought the point of a toner was to get off whatever was still left on your skin after you try to get the makeup off. Well, actually a toner is designed to close your pores. And I have really noticed that my pores have been much smaller, and my skin just in general has just had more of a glow and a vitality about it since I've been using the skincare routine. And I really do think it's because I'm using a toner. So either the Young Living toner or a DIY toner would have the same effect, but definitely a toner is important to reduce the size of the pores. Now this is one of my new favorite products. It's the Art Renewal Serum. This has orchid petals in it, and it is basically, what you would use for skin that you want to rejuvenate. So this entire line of products is great for mature women. If you are a teenager or somebody that has oilier skin, there's the Orange Blossom cleanser and moisturizer, and those products are excellent, and I have them in our house for my teenagers. But I find that the Art Skincare line is better for me at my stage of life, and this renewal serum is amazing. I've used other renewal serums before, and I can tell you this is incredibly effective. It smells beautiful, and it only takes one pump, so it lasts me a really long time. So that's what I use after toning. And then I use the Art Light Moisturizer. Now, we had a really warm day today. It was about 72 degrees, and our weather is slowly warming up. So the Art Light Moisturizer is plenty for me. I use one pump, and I get it all over my face and my neck, and it feels very light and very refreshing. In the winter, I preferred the Art Intensive Moisturizer in the evening and the Art Light Moisturizer during the daytime. That's just because it's so dry here in the Midwest, and having that thicker moisturizer in the evening really helped rejuvenate my skin. And then I have an eye cream. This actually is a limited edition eye cream for people who attended beauty school. If you did not attend beauty school and you're looking for an eye cream, I would recommend the Wolfberry eye cream. I've used that one in the past, and that is also a very thick eye cream. And I just put either of them on with this finger, I guess that's my ring finger. You would just tap it very lightly because, this area around our eyes is very delicate, and these other fingers are much stronger fingers. So I just use my ring finger to lightly tap it. It's a little bit less aggressive than using another finger, and I don't rub it. I just tap it. Now that's my entire skincare routine in the evening. In the morning, I do the same thing, but I also apply Young Living's mineral sunscreen. I use the SPF 50, but there's also an SPF 10. I have very pale skin, and I burn very easily, so I use the SPF 50. I just want a quick touch on a couple other things that you might want to do as part of your skincare routine. And one of them is using a mask. Now, Young Living has a couple different masks. We have a chocolate mask. We have a facial mask that's actually like a cloth mask that you put on your face. And we have, this one I have a sample of, is the cream mask. So really once a week, you would want to mask, and that's just going to pull out the impurities in your skin. And I would do that step before toner. So after you've washed your makeup off, washed your face, then do the mask. Usually you have to wait 20 or 30 minutes so that those can fully absorb and work on the cellular level. And then once you've peeled that off, you've removed that, washed it off, whatever the process is, then go on with your toner and your serum and your moisturizer and your eye cream. That's where I would do that process. If you prefer to do it in the morning before you wake up and start your day, you know, before you've done the rest of your skincare routine, you could do that also. But that is one thing they said at beauty school, that masking once a week really does help to rejuvenate your skin and to keep it glowing and fresh. And who doesn't want that? The other thing that we learned at beauty school was to do an oil facial. Now, this is something I had never heard of before, although I have used oils on my face. I will sometimes add an oil to my moisturizer, like frankincense or lavender, or there's this one that I got called Aromescence or Amorescence. Amorescence is the name of it. This was also a beauty school limited edition. This smells so good. I love the smell of it, and it's just so relaxing at the end of the day. And what you would do is basically you would take one of those oils and you would put maybe a few drops of V6, or if you have a really good quality coconut oil that you know is going to absorb well into your skin. You know, these Young Living's oils are just so pure that they're not greasy. They actually do absorb. So I just take a squirt of that and I put a couple drops of my oil into it, and then I just rub. I massage my face. And in fact, Mary Young was talking, and she was actually doing an interview, and somebody asked her, what do you do for your skincare? You look so good. She's in her 70s and she looks fabulous. If you have not seen Mary Young, go ahead and Google her and look her up, because she truly looks so vital and so fabulous. And she said, I put oils on my face. So she said that's something she does a couple times a week. I've tried that, doing that a couple times a week. It is fabulous. It feels wonderful. It's just so good for your skin. And I would do that after the cleansing stage also. And truly, if you're going to do an oil facial, you probably wouldn't want to do the toner or the serum or the moisturizer that night, because you are going to have that oil just working on your skin and absorbing in, and it's going to feel so, so good. Some tips: if you're going to do an oil facial, stick with the lavender, ylang ylang, frankincense, sacred frankincense. This Amorescence is fabulous, but you do not want to use a hot oil. You don't want to use oregano. You don't want to use clove. You don't want to use thieves. All of those are going to be hot oils. They're going to burn. They're going to burn your face. So do not use those. Also, if you're using, I know we all love the citrus oils. Those are photosensitive. So a lemon, citrus fresh, orange, lime, those are going to make you burn if you go out in the sun. So don't use those on your face either. Even though they're amazing to use those, especially the vitality oils in your water, or to diffuse those. They're just so uplifting and fabulous to enjoy, but you do not want to use those on your face, and you don't want to use them on your skin and go out in the sun. So those are just a few tips for you. I hope that you are curious about Young Living skincare. I hope that if beauty school comes to you, you take advantage of it, because you will learn so much and you will get so many free products to try, and you'll meet so many really cool women. And men. There were men there also. So it was a great experience. And I hope that you try some of these skincare products, especially as we move into the Mother's Day season. This is a great time to treat yourself and to treat your mom special. So I hope this blesses you. Have a great evening.